Oh, here's signs of maybe recent digs. Something. We just went through the hardest part of our journey. Hopefully that was the hardest part. Oh, it's a handle, yeah. Very ornate too. Yeah, there's all kinds of pottery shards. I think the higher up we go, we are going to find stuff because fewer and fewer people are going to make it up this high. And you can just see, here's a wall. This looks like cement. This is definitely cement. That was poured. But was it from this century? Or, well, I should say, in the last 200 years, to be fair. But that is definitely cement. So somebody was up here, and this looks like it's turned on its side. It's definitely sculpted. You can see how deep the hole is here. But somebody was definitely doing some digging. Oh, careful. I think we'll try to go through, not that way. I think we'll go that way. We still got we got a long way to go yet. This is, I don't even know if mountain goats would want to come up here. This is rough climbing. Definitely stretch out. Again, you need really good boots, probably even leggings. The prickers and that, pretty good. We got the walking sticks. It definitely helps move the prickers. So far, so good. We're getting there. It's a ways to go. Let's see, which way? I guess that way. All right, so we thought this was gonna be maybe a flat area, relatively speaking. There's a crater. I got a feeling this went down. Look at the size of that rock. That's actually about 5.5 feet tall. Give you an idea. This looks like one of the walls. And I do believe we're gonna cross this way. Again, this is not for little children. This isn't for most normal human beings. you gotta definitely be adventurous to come up here. Let's see, what did Alex find? Smooth marble? That's pretty smooth. Very smooth. All right, so here, let me go first on this. I'll scout for a while. Yeah. Again, you want to check every rock you step on because these things move so easily. Again, the clicking you hear is a walking stick. And all this came down at one point. Up. Oh, and of course, I picked a high step. Let's see if I can do it. Yep. Oh, these boots are awesome. I love these things. These are so good. I'm sure there's harder places to climb, but woo, watch that rock. That one moved a lot. Hey, I think this is an open area.
Let's go around the top.
To my right?
Uh-huh.
This way? All right, let's go this way. Just check my heart rate. It's starting to feel up. Over 160. That's good. Not supposed to go much higher than that. Hello. Where do we live? Let's see. Actually, is that Lieber right there? That plateau?
Uh-huh.
That's Lieber. Yeah, I think. Is that Lieber or is that Lieber? Well, let's see. Where's Shadow? I'm facing Antalya is that way. That could be Lieber. It seems like it should be off that way. Well, I have some rope, but not the kind that's going to help us up there. It's more. Oh, there's some diggings. Somebody was up here. Probably a tortoise. Yeah, I don't think we're making it up that. There's probably a cave in there. Who knows? Well, we're going to go this way. Oh, the footing here is so uneven. This is definitely way, way harder than Termesa's. Icy wall. civilization. Oh my gosh. Okay, just when I thought it can't get any harder, oh, it stays hard. It doesn't get easier. So we're coming up closer, but I don't even know if that's the top. Quite frankly, I think it still goes up beyond that. We'll find out. We have to make our way up past Alex there, and there's got to be a way. They had 8,000 troops up here at one point, and I'm sure they stayed up high out of the distance. Oh, this, I need both hands for this one. Oh, wow, that's about as high as I can go. See, check your rocks. Shout out if you see any coins that I miss. We'll have to come back. This wall, I'll bet they carved some of the rock out of this, although it doesn't look like it. But you can see what looks like carving. Up we go. There's a big hole here. Don't get too close. Let's find out. That might have been a cistern. It looks like, oh, there's, I am not going back down that and around, sorry. Oh, I do see a path there, but I don't think we're heading there. Yeah, careful, that rock is just hanging. If it looks precarious, it's because it is. Oh, butterfly. I haven't seen anything flying up here except those bee-like creatures. And actually, I don't think they're any kind of bad beast. They seem to leave me alone pretty good. Is there a way behind you? Nothing. Dead end? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
One more complex of the building.
Oh, yeah. Huh. We could see those look like pigeonholes, or they maybe had beams. So we could zoom in here. See those? And that goes down a couple meters from there. I don't know how we're gonna. I think we're stuck, yeah? We gotta go back down.
Right here, I see the road.
Oh, yeah. Oh, geez. All right. Well, what goes up must come down. We still gotta go up. Careful. All right, so we're gonna go over there, and we want to get to that rectangle rock down there somewhere, right there. And we got to go about 30 meters. So let's see if we can get around. Ooh, all right, that was scary. Dropped my holder, had to come back about 10 or 12 feet through this stuff. Found it sitting on a bush. Alex is down here. I think we're stuck. We are gonna have to really do some serious work. I gotta put the camera away and man up, because this is not gonna be easy. Oh gosh, it's not fun. Okay, made it to relatively open ground. Not fun. Very fun. All right, it's a path and goes down, so we can't go that way. If I had rappelling rope and I knew the line was absolutely secure, maybe. Yeah, it could be undercut, so careful. So if we go down that way, somehow, go down to there and around, maybe. Okay, don't tell my wife. She's afraid of cliffs. So I told her I'd be very careful and not fall off or step off any. So we're not going this way for sure. That's a big area over there. That was a huge building. It goes off here. I wonder if that was Basilica. We got to go sideways down this. That's going to be fun. All right, off this way. So we have this rock face here. So Alex is 2 meters tall. You can see there's a big crevasse. That rock is actually coming away from the wall. Oh, look at that. That's separated. That goes back in there pretty far. This might have been their quarry here. I think we're gonna try to go down into this big pit, maybe basilica. It was definitely something though. So we're almost down into this. And then we see this cool archway. And this has been here at least 2,000 years, easily. This is Greek. Romans might not even have come here, but the Greeks did with the hoplites. Is this a cave behind you?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Oh, collapsed in cave. Well, no, that actually collapsed down. There might have been something there, but not now. So, ooh, tall grass. They're soft, walking friendly.
For water, how is it?
You know, I see this go way down. Yeah, look at this wall. This is huge.
Huge wall, and one more. This is for water.
Yeah, yeah. And there's, it looks like part of a column way down there. Where is it? There it is. And that almost looks like a stream way down. So let's go check. And then, well, do you want to go up through the arch or you want to go down? All right, let's see about getting up this mess. Oh, look at this. This is just amazing how nice and uniform this still is after 2,000 years. Remember, this was not built or rebuilt by anybody. This is an untouched area. It is supposedly now a national park. But again, to get in here, wow, this is some very unbelievably treacherous terrain to work in. The firefighters that were here in 2021 had to have a lot of problems with this. I'm sure there was quite a few injuries. Unfortunately, these guys pretty brave. Look at this, it's still standing. Just gravity, just holding this stuff up. And then as we come up, the cistern, what do you think is? We are just up there. So we're just sitting here admiring this, and we came from that big dead tree down there, and it is much steeper than it felt like. Well, that was pretty steep. That's where the big crack in the rock was. And down below me is the, what we think might be a cistern. We're gonna try to go this way and see if we can get into it. Oh, I made it through there. I thought this was gonna be more of a creek bed. It is, but I don't know if there's anywhere to go. No, a lot of crawling. All right, oh, I think I came from here. That's fucked up. All right, camera down. I just looked up from coming down the creek bed, and I found this. Just because I'm watching my footing so carefully. And then there's this. Oh, ooh, it's an opening that leads to nowhere. Looks like it collapsed in a long time ago. So I just saw Alex up this way. So we pushed through here. Nice sticks. Yeah, that's supported pretty good. Some leverage to get through. I got a feeling it dead ends right up here for a waterfall. Let's go up this way.
Do you hear this? Come closer.
What is that? It's under that rock. Hopefully it's not a gigantic rattlesnake. Sure.
Yeah, it's a pipe.
Oh, it is a pipe. Oh,
These people use right now
Yeah.
this cistern.
yeah, that was a cistern for water. This is like the air valve. Should probably cover it back up. All right, so we are gonna go find a road. I gotta put the camera away for a while because I need all 4 of my limbs and walking sticks because I don't want to end up any more bloody than I am. It's definitely this is a definite difficult terrain. So we'll see in a few minutes. All right, well, I don't know if we're gonna make it to the top. We couldn't even find it. A path, that is. It was just absolutely impassable. With the fire that went through in 2021, it knocked down so many trees. And at least we're out of the prickers. We got enough blood sacrifice for a while. So we're trying to make our way down to a road, or, well, not a road, but at least a fire path possibly. We're gonna still try to make our way around. Got a little more time. But again, it's part of adventuring. Sometimes it's just really hard. It's why not too many people come up here. I think 6 million people come to Antalya, and I'm probably one of 24, if that have come up here, and probably the only English speaker on YouTube. So I have an exclusive video here, and if I go down, it'll be really exclusive with the rescue team. I'm not going down. I'm gonna stop walking here until I'm done. But this is crazy. And our car's way over that way, just below the mosque. All right, well, if I keep shooting, I keep shooting. If not, I'll see you online soon, but I'm gonna keep going. Oh, you missed the groans when we both came out. We found a real path. Oh, it felt so good to be on almost regular rough ground compared to what we just run. This is like a powered walkway. It's not a snake, it was a stick. So now we're gonna see if we can make farness. Let's see. So far, we walked 3 hours, 18 minutes, 1.59 miles. That's not a whole lot, but I gotta tell you, we didn't get real far. So again, we thought we can go straight up, but straight is not doable here. Even if you think you can, you're not gonna make it. The prickers, and it's just too hard. I don't care how young and tough you are, you might bleed out before you get to the top. That was pretty bad. So we're gonna follow this terraced path here. Let's see where we go. It's still pretty rough though. There's a lot of loose rock. But again, you gotta wear good boots. Alright, I'll talk to you in a few bits. We still gotta go up another 200, 300 meters. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, so we were trying to get up higher. Actually, we might have been at those rocks right there. I think we were. Yeah, we were at those rocks. And above that is where we wanted to go, but we couldn't get there. Looks easy, right? Just a little bit uphill. But those shrubs are a lot taller than they look. They're a lot sharper. They're a lot pointier. And it's brutal. Brutal. So we're going to walk down. We just came down here. We found what's relatively comfortable roadway, if you can call it that. These tractors can make it. Donkeys and crazy adventures, I guess. But we're going to go back down to the town and ask the locals if there's a way to drive any closer to see if we can make our way up to the top. And we got a good half-hour walk back, and it's all downhill, so the quads are going to be burning. We've been hiking now for how long? 3 hours, 40 minutes-ish. Probably, well, actually, no, longer. Yeah, longer. It stopped, so it's been a while. But still doing good. So we'll see what happens to the locals. Well, we should have used the donkey. He probably could have got us up there. We never did find out. Go up to the top. That'll have to be another trip. I think we may still try to find locals. But, oh well. It was worth the adventure. We had fun. We sacrificed some blood, sweat. No tears. We got lucky on tears. So, but all in all, I think it was a good adventure. Yeah.
Let's go drink the water from the Arctic spring here.
Sounds good. Oh, backpack.
Without.
Oh, okay, no backpacks. My back is drenched. Okay, so if there's no more video, you'll know because you'll see the video on your screen that you should watch next. That will be of somewhere interesting. So you can watch that now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Even though we didn't make it to the bigger bulk of what we were trying to. So have a great day. See you soon. Bye.